Stonebwoy at this point is not afraid of anybody. Like, he's not afraid of any single individual, whether team, friends, colleague, musicians, just say, or say gidigba 10 toes, so so I've been making a bold statement after Shatta declare a few hours on X, say on the 6th of March, Oberria UK, on the 8th, Obe performing a event against a rival Stonebwoy's up and running tour in London. Now, in case you follow this particular news, I was all relaxed. Say, now, we video no to the very last end. Yeah, kind of extra. We video on YouTube and subscribe. It is important. Say, over subscribe. We want turning on your post notification. So, a few hours ago on X, Shatta said, Mr. Dennis of Akwaaba UK and Alodia Promotions, please, I'll be in London on the 6th of March. I will pass through your show and perform 2 or 3 songs because I have a song with R2Bs and Kim Paluta. Thank you. According to Shatta Wale, on the 6th of March, Oberria UK, 8th, Emirate is an independent show, will pass it through. I could perform 2 or 3 songs because on R2Bs and Kim Paluta. Now, this is actually a big news because Shatta Wale abekan the forces omoni Stonebwoy echo back and forth, and now the forces are Stonebwoy and echo back and forth about event. So Stonebwoy event are clashing with that of Akwaaba UK, West Coast and Alodia Promotion, Independence annual celebration show, or vice versa. Now, Shatta announcing say he will be there. As you see at the force, and yet 3 beam, and 4 solid people, 3 biggest Ghanaian promoters in the UK against one of Africa's best artists, Shatta Wale, against Stonebwoy only. So automatically, the Beam fans, well wishers, almost supporting Stonebwoy, almost shaky kakra say, hey. Wouldn't this actually worry Stonebwoy? But is Stonebwoy bothered? Hell no. On his Snapchat handle, or throw a message be, or say, I will laugh last, cause he who laughs last laughs the best. Stonebwoy say, no matter the sabotage, whatsoever thing or more, yeah or no, or be laughing last, because he who laughs last laughs the best. Just say, it will seem say Bibia is against him now, so obe teni Bibia a moment who say yes or no gidigba 10 toes. And we a Beam fan now, Odwin says Shatta now joining the force, which may be deliberate or not. No, Ebe has Stonebwoy message, and he say obe laugh last, cause he who laughs last laughs the best. And any update at all, yeah, the Bebremo answer nebe jaimo. Mama yenhwe this interview. Past interview a few days ago of the manager Chief Styles, how some people are trying or were trying to sabotage a Stonebwoy's event after said they booked a venue first within London. Any update here, the Bebremo? To that video, all credit to Mekwikwe and Hit FM. Yeah, that's CP.
What is happening on the 8th of March? Because we're already hearing a lot of things. We are hearing some sabotage, some events. What is happening on the 8th of March?
Bro, me, I barely would talk in the media, but not to mince words. Sometimes you just have to go straight because these are issues, these are facts on the ground. I mean, 8th of March, yes. Stone is having a show, a stop of the up and running tour. We actually decided this, way before the album came out in October. So, according to the plan, once the album is out, is announced, we are going to follow up with the tour and that of the UK, and exactly what we did last year, October. So the announcement came out, and we've been pushing it, which is happening at the O2 Shepherd Bush, Empire in London. So, and I don't know where you want to take the issue from.
We are hearing that
jump the gun,
the first thing or the first sabotage thing we saw was when one user on Snap asked Stone whether the event is happening. He's seen that people they post them flyers too, and he's already seen Stonebwoy's flyer since October. So he was asking whether it's going to happen, and Stone was like, yeah, it's going to happen. But then the sabotage thing. So that is where the whole thing they come from. Where from the sabotage? We hear that some event is happening, or an event is happening on the that is the 68th anniversary celebration, where they come from Alodia, then the West Coast people, Akwaaba, UK. Who is sabotaging who? Is Stonebwoy being sabotaged by these people?
Thank you. First off, I don't think there's any. I don't even want to use the word sabotage because if it happens like that, you are more or less putting the heads of the artists together when we are supposed to be a united front to push, the Ghana music and culture outside of Ghana, and that's exactly what Stonebwoy has been doing. And I quite remember we announced the show way back in October.
Yeah.
So it was sometimes this January, early January, I think the very first few days in January, where we had a call from our business manager in London because he's been taking care of the business, especially on the UK side. He's been dealing with, like all the other Ghanaian promoters and everybody who's trying to do business,
right?
With Stonebwoy. So the call came through that there's a few concerns, from Akwaaba, UK specifically, that they were not happy with some few things, and that they wanted to. They were also planning to put a show together on the same date as Stonebwoy. So I mean, it was a concern. Me personally, I was like, oh, why would it be so? Because mind you, this year in particular, the Independence Weekend is actually a long one.
Yeah.
And every other independence is Stonebwoy's birthday. It's Ghana's independence and his birthday. So usually we'll be in America, but this time he was like, nah, let's take it to the UK. And then we decided and chose a date. Because as at that time, there was no announcement from anybody, with that effect. So we chose the 8th of March. And we made the announcement to that effect. So for them to actually plan, I'm saying because I'm told. I'm not speculating. I'm told. I mean, people from the meeting actually told me that it was actually planned, and I'm like, okay, even the weekend is not owned by. It's not owned by a particular company. It's not owned by everybody. No, everybody is free to.
Chief, sorry, but then you said something is planned. What was planned?
According to what I heard. I mean, from the meeting, it was actually discussed that, okay, then we are also going to hold our event on the same day as his.
So it's a clear as like a rebuttal.
Exactly.
Wow.
For me, my personal point, I felt, okay, it was a long weekend because the Independence Day itself is a Thursday, which is the 6th. Yeah. The 7th is there, which is a Friday. The 8th is there, which is a Saturday. The 9th is there. These are all good dates, for people to come out. And mind you, this is a Ghanaian event. We are all struggling to get our people to come out to events, especially in that side. So why don't we, sit and plan where we give the people the opportunity to actually attend all these events? It's good. If everybody want to do their event the same day, that's fine. Whoever wants to go for Stonebwoy's event will go. Whoever want to go for Ghana Independence or any other place will go. But why don't we plan or sit together and plan for us to achieve this? You understand?
Yeah.
So clearly that's what's happening. And I hear a lot of, people making stories that, it's been our weekend for years, so you should have consulted us instead. And bro, how would I know that Mercury is going to do this
Guinness
event at this day? So exactly, you understand. So I think it's just some sort of orchestration, for people to try and malign or put Stonebwoy in a bad light to make him look like he is the one actually going against them, which is not true.
So this whole thing, now there is this audio.
I mean, I'm trying to hold back not to.
I can see because I can
sense that. And thanks for that decorum. Yes.
Yeah, but you see, there is this audio. There is this audio. It's actually a WhatsApp chat that they backed with an audio. And in fact, it's a voice note that was sent according to what we have, it was sent to Stonebwoy to remind him or to invite him to an event, or to tell him that we are coming to have an event in October and March, so we'll be booking Stonebwoy. Do you know of that particular conversation between Stonebwoy and Alodia?
Or do you know of any voice notes that was sent to Stone on that?
Stonebwoy has paid his dues to these people. People like Alodia, people like Dennis Akwaaba UK. These are senior men, in the industry, and Stonebwoy has paid his dues. He never, relents on mentioning or acknowledging the fact that they have been there. But it gets to a point where you want to elevate and push forward. These audios that are going around, Alodia himself knows very well. If he needs Stonebwoy for a business, he knows where to go to. For instance, Mercury and Stonebwoy have a direct relationship. But Mercury knows that if I need Stonebwoy for any business or any engagement, I'll talk to Chief or I'll go to Casey.
Vimbaz TV.